Let's explain the error cannot insert explicit value for identity column in table when identity insert is set to off. This error happens when you try to insert a value into an identity column in a SQL Server table, but the identity insert option is turned off. Identity columns automatically generate unique sequential numbers, and normally, you shouldn't have to provide a value for them. Think of it like an automatic counter. The database handles the numbering. 1. What are identity columns? Identity columns are special columns in a table that automatically generate unique, sequential integer values for each new row. They're frequently used as primary keys to uniquely identify records. You don't manually enter values into them. The database takes care of it. 2. Identity insert and its role. The set identity _ insert statement controls whether you can explicitly provide a value for an identity column during an insert operation. By default, it's set to off, meaning you can't directly specify an identity column's value. Setting it to on temporarily allows you to insert specific values, but this should be used cautiously and only when absolutely necessary, like data migration from another system. 3. Understanding the error. The error message arises when you attempt an insert statement that includes a value for an identity column while identity insert is off. SQL Server prevents this because it's designed to maintain the integrity of the identity sequence. It wants to control the generation of those unique numbers. 4. How to solve the error. The simplest solution is to remove the identity column value from your insert statement. Just specify the values for the other columns, and let SQL Server automatically assign a value to the identity column. For example, if you have a table named Customers with an identity column, Customer ID, instead of Insert into Customers, Customer ID, Name, Address, Values, 1, John Doe, 123 Main Street, use Insert into Customers, Name, Address, Values, John Doe, 123 Main Street. 5. When to use set identity _ insert on. There are rare situations where you might need to set identity insert to on. This is usually during data migration or bulk inserts where you need to maintain specific identity values from an external source. However, this should be done within a transaction to ensure data consistency and rolled back if there are any errors. Remember to set it back to off after your operation using set identity _ insert customers off. Replace customers with your table name. It's crucial to be careful with this because it can disrupt the integrity of your identity sequence if not handled correctly. 6. Best practices. Always avoid explicitly inserting values into identity columns unless absolutely necessary. Rely on the database's automatic generation for better data management and consistency. Using identity insert on should be a carefully planned action within a well-defined process, not a casual work.